Hi, I'm Ange.
And I'm the Fat Chef.
Hi, so I'm at the border post with the Fat Chef, who I must say is pretty hot and tempting. Simon, thank you so much for your time.
It's my absolute pleasure, Ange.
Now, you are the award-winning Fat Chef. Tell us about your awards and tell me, how did the name the Fat Chef come about?
Well, I've been a chef all my life. I trained at the Beverly Hills back in the 70s.
Yeah.
I was very lucky. And we started the restaurant called the Fat Chef when I was still in Clarence. And I was going to call it the FAT Chef, but my kids said, hey, Dad, you've got to be a bit cooler than that. So it became the Fat, as in the American slang good. And then we heard that FAT stands for other things as well.
Pretty hot and tempting.
Well, I don't know about that, but the kitchen's hot and my food is always tempting. Yeah, we've won a few awards along the way. We were one of Getaway Magazine's best breakfast spots in South Africa. South African Restaurant Association nominated us in their top 100 restaurants of South Africa.
Wow.
And yeah, but mainly we cook, not for awards, but we cook for our guests and the people who like us.
Tell us about the border post.
Well, we sold our restaurant in Clarence 7 years ago now, and we moved to the top of Olifeurshoek Pass and the Northern Drakensberg on the route from Harrismith to Durban, but not the toll route. This is the alternative route past Sterkfontein Dam. And we have a small guest house. We have 6 bedrooms and a pub and a restaurant. And then next door to us, we have a self-catering establishment called the Windmill Self-Catering Cottages. And behind that is Seletwane Trout Lodges. So we call the whole establishment the border post because, yes, we're on the border of Free State and KZN.
And the views are stunning.
Well, we think it's the best view of the whole Drakensberg. You can see from Champagne Castle in the south, right the way to the amphitheatre in the north. And it's probably the most spectacular view of the central and northern Drakensberg.
What facilities do you offer?
In our guest house, we've got a delightful little restaurant, 6 bedrooms, where we do bed and breakfast, and we do dinner for our guests in the evening. We have a very cozy little country pub called the Bent Arm Bar, which is a stop for the locals to come and watch rugby on a Saturday afternoon or cricket in the summer. Next door to us, we have the Windmill Self-Catering Cottages. And then further up in the mountains behind us is the Seletwane Trout Lodge, which has access to 2 stock trout dams. Right next to us, of course, we've got the famous Sterkfontein Dam, which has got yellowfish in it. And people come from all over the world to catch yellowfish. If you go to Mauritius for marlin and Canada for steelhead, you come to Sterkfontein to catch yellowfish on fly.
What activities are there for people to do in this area?
In the Northern Drakensberg, there's All Out Adventures, which is a great swing and activity centre with mountain bikes, quad bike trails. There's the Northern Horse for horse riding. There's hiking all over the Northern Drakensberg. The Royal Natal National Park has got several hundred kilometres worth of hiking trails on it. And then, of course, there's mountain bike trails on all the farms around us as well.
How do people get in contact with you if they want to make a booking?
Best thing is to go to our website, www.fatchef.co.za.
Simon, thank you so much for your time.
It's my pleasure.
I really appreciate it, and thank you for the stunning accommodation.
It's a pleasure, Ange. It's always nice to have you here.